Okay, let's get ready to pour some heads here. Okay, let's get the magic powder out. Appreciate you guys in here. These are 1/16 ounce of the bait keeper. There we go. There we go. Thanks for coming in. Look like that. Yeah, they all came out good. Welcome in. Hey there, Timber. Make some room here. These here are 1/16 ounce. Welcome in, welcome in. There we go. Got a little leak there. Let's fix that leak. Oh, we got a messed up one there. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That one's no good. No bueno. Get some more lead down there. Let's go ahead and scrape it here first. Get all the cruddy stuff out. Okay, let's get some of this baby powder out. There we go, there we go. Appreciate everybody in the chats today. We got 19 on one, we got 153 on the other. Go. Welcome in. Hey, welcome in, guys. Go ahead and put another piece down. I bet you, girl. That was the last day of my life. These are with the number 2 hook. Again, these are 1/16 ounce with a big keeper. We don't make any plastics, but we make the hardware for plastics. Okay, let's trim these down. That one right there is ready to paint. Some of these will get painted up in the morning. Some of them might have to get cleaned up a little bit more. That one's ready. That one's going to go back in. I think we got about 6 or 7 colors of these. A lot of different colors. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's melt this one down. Let's see, any questions? Nope. Appreciate you guys coming in. That one's no good. That one's good. What the powder does, it helps the lead go down faster and smoother. That way it gets through some of the little places like the bait keepers. We got to do some 1/8 ounce. We might do some spinners here too, some underspins. Another Stego. Appreciate you guys in the chat. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Okay, let's see how it pours. Welcome in, welcome in. Enjoy. Master at work. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. Man, I'm missing one every pour. These here are doing it. Yeah, we're supposed to have a nice cooler day tomorrow. We're going to be in the low 90s, so we may, in the first, in the morning, paint some heads. So I'm going to try to have both cameras set up for that too. Just watching, yep. Appreciate you watching. These are for fishing lures, for plastic baits. Got them all that time. These will end up turning into something like that. These here are 1/8 ounce. But the ones I'm doing right now are 1/16, and they do come in 5 to a pack. Appreciate the new follows here. Yep, if you guys can, make sure to tap up the likes. Make sure to tap up the likes. We got 50 likes on that one channel. We got 6 likes on the other, which is pretty typical for YouTube. Okay, let's go ahead and break these down. These are all ready to paint up right there. It helps to have some good nippers, some good cutters. These cutters do cut flush. Ooh, I don't want to poke myself. See, those are ready to paint. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. We got 50 likes. Is that 50 or 30? 50. We got 50 likes up there. We may have to restart the live here in a little bit. Yeah, this is what I'm doing here. They look like that. These here again are 1/16 ounce. That's what they look like when they come out of the pot. Go ahead and throw another stick of lead in there. I had to put some new powder in here. We're running low. Welcome in. Thanks for joining. Appreciate you guys in here. We're up to 416. Thank you guys. Whoever's tapping it up, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate the new follows. Always had each other. Uh-oh. Did I get it? Did I get it? I hope I got it. Oh, I got it. It's always good to get it. You got it? But we always had each other. Thank you for the likes, Austin. Appreciate that. Is that the Austin from Illinois? Is that Illinois, Austin? Appreciate the follow. Thank you so much. Again, we don't do plastics, but we do the hardware for plastic baits. We do them in a 1/16, 1/8, and a 1/4 ounce. What am I doing? I'm making fishing lure heads. These will end up turning into something like that. So I'll be doing these with a bait keeper. They're going to be getting eyes on them. I do make these. I do make hand ties. That's what we mainly do. A lot of different colors. We got over 70 colors of hand ties. Some of the baits that we make, again, are for plastics. These have a spinner blade on them. We also do make belly down fin clips. Those are for tournament anglers right there. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that. We got 847 and 28. Appreciate everybody here watching. Thank you guys so much. We do make a lot of baits, and we put out about 100,000 or so baits a year. Sometimes we do more than 100,000, but typically about 100,000 baits. We've done as many as like 160, 140,000, but those were like during COVID. Last year we did over 100,000. I think we're going to start getting bigger numbers now that we're doing a lot more tackle stores. But that's what that looks like in the raw form. And then these are going to get eyes on them too, so we'll put eyes on them here after we package them up. The consumer will put their eyes on them, and then once they go in the water, hopefully the fish will get their eyes on them. There we go. There we go. Did we hit 1,000 yet? Nope, we didn't. We're about 500 or so. Appreciate you guys coming in. I'm out of Northeast Oklahoma, by the way. Get some more powdered sugar on here because my baits are the sweetest. Well, 2,000 likes, guys. Appreciate that. We do have our lures at Shales in Tulsa, Shales in Springfield, Illinois. When they open up the one in Oklahoma City, we're going to be getting in that store too. We're also in Tackle Bandit, Nabatac Outdoors, also the Rusty Hook down in Eufaula, Oklahoma. And then we got 7 tackle stores in Florida, Roland Martin Marine, Lakeport Quick Stop, Lake One Fishing, Lake Wells, Garage, Bridgemaster, Fast Break, and then we're in a bunch of other stores too. Some of the stores I don't know about them because their distributors get them in there. I know we got a bunch of stores out in Texas. This powder is not a release powder, it's more of a lube powder. It basically makes it where the lead will pour down faster and it'll get into all the little cracks and places that it's supposed to get into. Who is that there? Landon? Hey there, Landon. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Make sure to give me a follow or subscribe. Thank you guys so much. We do have memberships too on our YouTube. Make sure to join our membership. When you buy mold for lead from, oh yeah, from Monday. Oh, where do I get it? I get it at salvage yards, recycle centers, places like that. Thanks for the follow. I get it from places that do metal. You know, they purchase metals. I'll show you a little piece here. A lot of times they come in these big sheets, and they're about 2-3 foot wide by 10 foot, 12 foot. They come in all rolled up, and then we cut them down, and then we'll put them in the pot and melt them down. Sometimes I get pipes, and I'll cut the pipes down and put them in the melting pot. I have 2 melting pots. One of my pots is, I use it primarily for melting down. The other one here, sometimes I'll melt down and the pot that I'm using right now, and a lot of times it's for the clean lead. So in the other pot right next to it, it's my melt down pot, and I'll go ahead and melt down the big metal and clean it out, and then I'll transfer it over to the pot that I'm using. Be back soon. We'll catch you later, Landon. I hope you're doing fine. Today's kind of cool today. It's again, we're in the low 90s. I decided it's cool enough in the shop. I'm gonna pour some heads. Okay, let's get these broke down. Let's get my pot sealed up because it's wanting to leak on me. Again, this one's ready to go. It's ready to paint. And we'll probably spend a little bit of time tomorrow painting heads. We'll probably glue some eyes too while I'm on the live stream. But these are for plastic baits. I mainly do a lot of hand ties. That's what I did on my earlier live stream. Get these cutters here. Now these cutters they cut like that. I don't know if you guys can see that. I use these special cutters for my bait keepers because they fit in here. They kind of fit in the spot that the other cutter doesn't fit in. These will get powder coated. They'll get eyes, and then they'll be packaged in 5s. We package these, and they go 5 to a pack. So again, these are 1/16 ounce. You can put almost any plastic bait. That's for panfish like crappie and trout. on this hook here. I've been doing this for about 15 and a half years. It'll be 16 years in November that I've been making lures. Let's see. Welcome in, welcome in. Thank you guys for coming in. Thanks for the likes. What is today? Monday? Happy Monday to everybody. Ooh, those are nasty. Got some nasty ones there. Golly. Only got one good one out of this. I didn't have the mold shut all the way. That stuff happens all the time. Okay, let's get some of the crud cleaned out. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, mama. Don't want that to happen. Yep, hey there, John. Monday the 13th, yep. No, it is, isn't it? There we go. They all came out clean that time. Thank you for the share. Appreciate that. Is that Valerie? Thank you. Let me go grab me a drink of water here. I am trying to hydrate. It is summertime. Summertime. Appreciate that. Hey there, Dolly. Dolly, how are you doing? Appreciate you on the live. Thank you guys for the shares. There we go. As a bait keeper. These again are for plastic baits. You can use them for crappie, trout, bluegill too. Probably you can use them for bluegill. I'm gonna go grab one of the packs over here with the 16th ounce. So these are 1/16 ounce that I'm showing you guys. That's what these are gonna be when they grow up. That'll be what they look like when they grow up. Baby. Hey there, fish fly. Hey guys, thanks for the follows. Appreciate all the follows in here. Thank you guys so much. We're sitting at 3.1 thousand likes. What are we sitting at over here? We're sitting at 12 over here. Appreciate everybody. Okay, let's go ahead and get these trimmed up. Yeah, those are ready to paint. Strange times. Let's see. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys in here. We got 480. We got, what do we got? 17. 17's good. Appreciate you guys in here. Again, these are 1/16 ounce for the bait keeper. We're going to do the rest of these hooks here, and then probably going to switch over to the 1/8 ounce. Yeah, if I'm missing questions, we do have mods in the channel that are pretty knowledgeable about what I do. This is the one that I twisted off a while ago. There we go. Okay, we're just going to put the hooks in here because I think there's enough powder for the next round here we do. Hey, Mr. Ruben, let me see. Question: what is one of the best ways to get your baits out there? Where are you at? Are you in the States? Or are you in a different country? We do have a link in the bio. Oh yeah, there should be a link in the bio. I don't know if we have a mod in here that could post up, but if you just type my name when you're doing a search and then add, you know, Ruben Flores jigs, you're going to find our site. Yeah, in Tennessee, yeah, we got a lot of customers out in Tennessee. Now, if I say our website, that our number on our TikTok is going to go down. Right now, they're already suppressing our live, but that's okay. Ruben Flores Jigs, DOTCOM. You can also go to Shields, DOTCOM, Tackle Bandit, DOTCOM. Appreciate the follow. Thank you for the follows. Like advertising? Send me a message if you can. What is the quick best ways to get your baits out? Oh, out there in Tennessee? You just talk to one of your local tackle stores and that'll help us out quite a bit. We do have a lot of tackle stores. We're going to take on probably another 3 or 4 this year. We don't have any in Tennessee though. Yep, thank you there. Ah, thank you there, Dolly. Appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, you got to share it onto your Facebook page, anything like that. I mean, we got some people that do that, but if you're wanting them in your local stores, talk to one of the local stores and have them give us a call, and we can shoot them prices. We do wholesaling. I don't know if that's what you're talking about. I mean, like, advice because I'm. Oh, you're a bait maker yourself? Oh, okay. So I don't know. You just have to just keep building, keep growing, keep building. You're not the first person that's asked that. I get that asked probably about 3 or 4 times a week. A lot of times we get other bait makers that will say, "How do you get big numbers on TikTok and YouTube?" And I mean, a lot of it's just longevity. Build up your clients and take care of them. I won't share everything I do because if you're a bait maker, then we're selling against each other, and I don't want to give you all the secrets to the sauce. But a lot of it's just taking care of your clients, making a good bait, and just being out there a long time. We've been out there for, it'll be 16 years in November. And so a lot of times you get these new people. I hate using the word newbie, but you get new people out there that started making baits a couple years ago, and then they want to grow, and but we do get a lot of bait makers in the channel. Is that a Lee Pro lead melter? Yes, I'm using a Lee's pot. Yeah. Oh, you're good. No, we get people. We get about, I don't know. We get a couple of people every week asking me how to grow their channel, and I don't have a lot of subscribers on YouTube. I do have a lot on TikTok, and when it comes to doing live streams, you got to know what you're doing and know what you're talking about. We do everything as far as making baits. We pour our own heads, we paint them. We use top quality hooks, and we got a really good bait. We got a bait that's been out there, it's been proven, and I don't know what else to really, tell some of the people that are getting into this. Some people will get their, we've had a lot of people get our baits and then they get into lure making, and I tell you what, it's not easy, It's not really easy. We had a lot of advertising, about a year or two after I started making baits. A lot of it was just free advertising. We were doing shows that were not traditionally called tackle shows. We did boutiques and stuff because people would go, "Hey, Ruben, we do a women's bazaar, show, and we want to bring something for their husbands, and so would you mind coming out and displaying your baits?" And so we did a lot of stuff like that. We did flea markets in the beginning. At that time, I just didn't, I didn't think we were that big of a business. It wasn't till I started doing radio shows and podcasts with some of these big names out there that I started realizing, I think, you know, and then we would go to tackle shows, fishing shows, and people wanted to get their picture with me. They wanted me to sign their hat and their t-shirts, and that's when my wife says we need to get us a shop. And because there were people coming from other states to come see us at our booth, and they were coming out to support, you know. I'm very thankful and grateful for the people that would drive all the way to Oklahoma City, that were from Milwaukee, Wisconsin. They were from New Jersey. They were from Florida. They come out just to see us, and to see everybody else too. There are some other people doing. They come out to see. But you just gotta spend time doing it, and it's just time. To all the new bait makers, a lot of times they grow too fast, and their situations and issues, whether it be on their bait making or business wise, that they haven't adjusted for that. And I've known some people, they grew on TikTok so fast, they had big numbers on TikTok, and then after a year they just disappear because they got so much business they couldn't take care of all the business. And a lot of them were hand-tied jig guys. You know, they just couldn't keep up with the demand. And you know, it helps that, you know, I'm in the hand-tied business and I make baits pretty fast. But when I did a lot of custom orders, I would, you know, live in reality and tell these people it's going to take, you know, 10 to 14 days to get your product out. But some of these other guys would tell customers, they'd tell them, oh, we'll have it out in 2 days. And, you know, we would have our stuff out in 2 or 3 days, but I was always sure to tell customers that we're going to be out 10 to 14 days. Now, next week, we're going to be closed. The shop's going to be closed. We're going to be on vacation. We are going to get some of the orders out there on Thursday, but odds are if you order on Friday, it may not go out that Saturday, you know, before we go. But we will post that up on our site and everything. We won't, you know, we'll tell people that it's going to be about 14 days. Most of them will understand, but you'll get one person, he'll call me up and while I'm in Texas, and he was like, hey man, it's been 2 days and I haven't heard on my order. So I'm like, we're in Texas, man. Let's see. I appreciate everybody in here, guys. Thank you for all the likes. Hey there, Scotty. Hello from California. Welcome in. Good day, good day. I appreciate everybody that's in here. I'm just catching up to some of the messages. Just got back from outdoor pew pew range. Blast. Oh, with your brother. Oh, good. With your brother-in-law, that's good. Yeah, I appreciate all the new followers we're getting, man. We're getting a bunch. Appreciate everybody in the channels. These here are for hand-tied. No, these here are for plastic baits. They have a bait keeper on them. They're going to get powder coated. They'll get eyes on them. I tell everybody they get about 3 or 4 sets of eyes on them. We put our eyes on them. Customer will put their eyes on them. And then the fish will put their eyes on them. Hopefully the fish will put their teeth on them. These are on a #2 hook. These are on a #2 hook. I do put a little bit bigger hook on these because they do have a bait keeper on there. I want to make sure they, you know, for the plastic baits that are going on here, that most of the plastics will fit on these hooks. There we go. There we go. Okay, let's put some more powdered sugar on here. Get them all sweetened up. You guys know me. I'm just kidding about the powdered sugar. Hey there, David. Good afternoon. It is a talc powder, and it's made to get the lead flowing faster and smoother. It'll get through all the little, get into all the little cracks, kind of like the bait keeper. A lot of these will get painted up tomorrow. Tomorrow. Appreciate the follow. Thanks for the follow. Uh-oh. There's a 1/16 ounce round head. That's something we're going to be bringing this fall. Or the 1/16 ounce round heads. Thanks. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, that's something we're going to bring here in the future is the round head. We're going to be doing the round heads here pretty soon. Appreciate you guys coming in. Felicia Black, welcome in. Hey, Felicia. She's the one that calls me handsome all the time. That poor lady needs some glasses. Calling me handsome. You better watch out. My wife may be in the channel, Felicia. No, Felicia's pretty cool. Let's see here. Yep, good afternoon, everybody. Appreciate everybody in here. Thanks for the shares. Appreciate all the shares, guys. It'll be good to get away. We're going to be getting away for about a week. I'll be able to give my hands a good rest. Thousand miles from nowhere. That's where I'll be, 1,000 miles from nowhere. Well, not really nowhere, but we'll be in Kerrville, Texas. Let's see. Welcome in. Hey there, True Love. Hey there, Alvy. Thanks for the follow. Yep, appreciate everybody in here. I'm going to Florida in a couple of weeks. Where out in Florida are you going? One day I'll go back to Florida. I'd like to go there and surprise one of our Florida stores, or a couple of them. My cutter, he's got an extra little garbage lid on my... Oh, this one here is called a fan out nipper. Fan out. Just search it up. They're great. They're not cheap by any means. They are about 50, 60 bucks for them. They are for lead cutting. In the past, I've used a jewelry wire cutter, and I don't know if I have any of those right up here. They did have to be sharpened up every, week, 2 weeks. But on the fan out, I've never sharpened these. I've had them for, I don't know, 6 months. They stay sharp. You do have an adjuster on there too you can use to adjust how you want, like that right there. And they're really great. We're sitting at 3.6 thousand likes, and we're sitting at 18 likes. What time is it right now? 3:27. Okay, so I've still got about an hour and a half, 2 hours in. Yeah, I got to get a haircut today. Go get a haircut. I think I'm going to go for the McGregor Mohawk today. Get the McGregor Mohawk. Since I already have the knees, I think I'm going to finish it off and get the McGregor look. Hey there, Panfish King. Did you guys see that fight the other night? Oh man. If it would have been me, I know $30 million is a lot of money, but I don't think I would have walked in there. I would have been truthful about it and said, hey, it ain't gonna work. I'm hurt. But I'm just saying, that's just me. Hey there, Frenchy Dad. Oh, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. You got one fun. Yeah. I'll go in there. I'll go and I'll do the. Sometimes I have Joe Rogan watch me on my other channel. I'm like, yeah, I'll jump in there. I'll jump in there for. I'll jump in there for $100,000. I'll jump in there to get my butt kicked. I did that a long time ago when I lived out in Florida. There was in Miami Beach. They would have these organized, kind of like a one night tournament, and I did okay. Back then, it was just boxing gloves, and you could kick and box and do all that kind of stuff you wanted. And that was the before the MMA type thing. That was back in the mid '80s. I did that, but I did that one time, and I had fun. I had a blast doing it. That was the last time I did it, though. I just thought, hey, I'm rough, I'm tough, even for being a shorty like me. That was before they had weight limits and all that kind of stuff. I did that one time, and I thought, man, I do not want to do this again. It wasn't that long after I got born again. I became a Christian, and I would never have another brawl after that. I appreciate everybody in here. I'm going to Pensacola. Oh, good. I used to be a pastor in a church at Pensacola. That was Pensacola, Oklahoma. People would ask me, what church do you pastor? I'm a pastor at Pensacola. Oh, Florida? And I'm like, no, Oklahoma. Population 200 people. I don't even know. I don't even think they had 200 people. I'm doing good. I'm doing good. Just getting some of these heads knocked out. A lot of these are going to be for Florida. We're making a bunch. We got a lot of these in stock. But once October rolls around, it is going to be non-stop here. I'll be working late. We'll have a lot of our tackle stores will be putting in big orders again. There we go. That's what it looks like when it comes out of the mold. You put some more baking flour on here. These here are number 2 hooks. These are 1/16 ounce pill heads with a bait keeper. We do have some 16th ounce bait keepers with an underspin on them. Those will come in a 3-pack. These come in a 5-pack. Tomorrow morning I'll be, well, I won't be painting heads tomorrow morning. I'll be at the doctor's office. I got to go to the doctor. And then next Thursday, well, this upcoming Thursday, I got to go back to the dentist. To bed. Tomorrow, sometime in the morning, I'll be painting heads. I'm going to do some painting. If I get back before noon, I'm going to do a little bit of painting. So even though it's summertime and it's slow, I'm still busy working on stuff to get ready for the fall. We'll have some business come in when it's hot, but not as much as we do in the fall. Once September rolls around mid-September, it'll just start picking up, and it'll be non-stop till about the middle of June. Appreciate you guys coming in. Yeah, that habanero is $4.79. You got that right. Yep. Appreciate you guys coming in. I've been on here for almost an hour and a half. We got a few more of these hooks left. Then we're going to move on over to a number 1 hook, and we'll do some 1/8 ounce heads. There we go. I got my hooks in today. I ordered more hooks and they came in today. Again, these are going to get painted up, and then they're going to get eyes glued on them. Thank you for the follow. I appreciate that. Let's see here. I got to do that to see how many people we have in the chat. So I don't do the other side, or I'm not using the other side right now, and mainly because these on this side do not have a bait keeper on there. When I do the other side, I'll use a number 4 hook. But we do have over 70 color selections with the hand ties. With these, with the bait keeper, we do, I think, have 7 colors out there. Those are ready to paint. Now on these nippers here, it was Richard Panfish King that told me about these. Richard's the one to thank on that. It's probably one of the best investments because they're really good nippers. When I first started cleaning heads, you're going to think I'm crazy, but I used to use fingernail clippers to clean the heads. And then I got me some really cheap wire cutters from like Walmart. And so a lot of times when you're, getting into the bait making scene, if you don't have a lot of income, you don't have a big budget, you just got to get what you can. And I've been able to gradually grow. We have probably close to 300 molds. We got a lot of molds that we have. My shop is pretty moldy. The very first mold I got was a 1/80th ounce, and just kept adding from there. Every so often my wife would see some molds like at a garage sale, and she'd get them for me. I'm very grateful to my wife. My wife was pretty much the breadwinner, and when I first started, I had 2 really messed up shoulders, and I'm very grateful to my wife. She is a really good lady. Thank you guys for coming in. I appreciate all the likes in here. Yeah, they are really expensive. Some of the custom molds I have, were somewhere between $200–300 for them, and they do get up there in price. We're hoping that we can get a new spin cast machine. If we do, I won't be pouring these like this anymore. I'll be pouring some, but not all of them. We get our spin cast machine, I'll be pouring 2,000-3,000 a day at least on the heads. Have you ever made soft plastic? Yes, I have. When we got into this building here, we started making plastics. My wife, for the most part, did all the pouring. I did some pouring. But we kind of soon realized the shop's not big enough to do plastics and hand ties. For the level that I wanted to do hand ties, we needed a lot of space. And at the time, there's like 8 plastic companies here in Oklahoma. Oklahoma has probably per capita one of the largest professional, bait makers here in Oklahoma. We got a lot of bait makers here. Yeah, Oklahoma doesn't have, we do not even have 3 million people in our population, but we got a lot of bait makers here in Oklahoma. A lot of good ones too, a lot of plastic baits. We got a bunch of hand-tied guys here in Oklahoma. Ow. Ow, ow, ow. Yeah, we had Crappie Customs. They were a pretty decent sized plastic company. Cutthroat. Oh, I think you had one called Different Breed or something like that. Now you may have heard this other one, Bobby Garland. They were out of Oklahoma too. I don't think they're out of Oklahoma anymore. I want to say they're out of Arkansas now these days. Just the hand ties, yeah. Out of the hand ties, it's probably us and Big Daddy's that are probably the biggest hand tied company here in Oklahoma. I like to think of myself as being bigger, but with a name like Big Daddy, and I know Roy's, I've known Roy for years. He has a tackle store, but he does hand ties too. He has like 4 or 5 guys tying for him. I tie all for myself. Everything that goes out as far as a hand tied, I do all the hand ties, so you don't ever have to worry about some other knucklehead tying them. I'm the only knucklehead that's allowed to tie jigs with our company. Thank you for the heart, me. Thank you for the hand heart. Oh my goodness. Thank you there, Dolly. Appreciate that. Now during COVID, we had my son tying, and he ties just as good as I do. He's a good tyer. He's not as fast as me, but he ties a really good jig. if he ever does a live stream, which he probably won't, here, in the near future, but I had him, t- you know, I taught him to hand tie. Um, the the way I had him learn how to hand tie. If you ever watch the documentary with Megan Boyd, how she taught her students how to tie, that's how I taught my son Jason how to tie. I He probably halfway tied 300 or 400 jigs before he got his first complete jig ever tied. So there's a good documentary on a fly tyer. Her name was Megan Boyd, and she was probably one of the best, if not the best, saltwater fly person out there during her, you know, her run. And she tied really pretty saltwater flies. But some of the students had gone off to tie and do pretty decent for themselves. But she would send them through kind of a fly tying boot camp, and I thought, you know what, I'm gonna teach my son Jason to the same way that she taught her people. But my son now has how would I say, kind of a craft that he can do now if he ever decides to one day retire or get out of the ministry. He does what I used to do in ministry. He's a pastor, really good guy. Thank you guys for joining. I appreciate all you guys in here. And we got a bunch of people in here. Yeah, I'm probably going to see him. I'm going to see him this weekend for sure. We're going to be going to Texas together. But I'll be seeing him here probably in the next couple of weeks. He'll be working in the shop again. The other son, he doesn't tie, but he can pour jig heads and paint, blue eyes and all that stuff. He just never really got into wanting to learn how to do hand ties. These here again are 1/16 ounce with a bait keeper. Some of these will get painted up probably tomorrow. We got to do some more 1/8 ounce pill heads for tying because we kind of went through all those already. We got to do some 1/8 ounce with the bait keeper too. So those are pretty much ready to paint. Oh wow, we went from 700 down to 200 pretty fast. What happened there, guys? I had been getting people reporting our channel on TikTok. Some people don't like me getting a lot of people watching. Okay. Okay, we need some #1 hooks. And that's a new box. We don't want to do that. Make sure there's none hiding back there. Do your best. Okay, let's get the 1/8 ounce pillhead mold. Okay, we're going to do these first. These will be just the regular pill heads for hand ties. They look like that. Those will get eyes on them too. Hey, welcome in, Andrew. Hey there, Tink. Okay, here we go. There we go. Yeah, I bet that's what happened. Somebody must have did something. That's okay though. Let's see. You still in here, Richard? Let's see. Yep, welcome in, welcome in. What does that say down there? Ruben? We got, how many Rubens do we have that follow me? Yeah, we got, I don't know if I should restart the live. Should we restart the live? Yeah, we could probably get up to about 800-900 people in here. It's up to you, Richard. I'll leave it up to you. And Dolly. Dolly's in here too. Give it a minute, yeah? We'll see if it goes back up. Okay, these are 1/8 ounce. These are no bait keeper on here. These are for hand-tied lures. Oh yeah. Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Make sure to give me a follow, guys. Sometimes you guys will get booted out of here, and if you follow me, you could be sure to get back in the channel. What happens is you get some people that don't follow, and then all of a sudden they're like, what happened? I'm not in here any longer. And then they can't find me. Sometimes I wake up like that. Sometimes I can't find myself when I wake up. This morning I woke up and I couldn't find my wife. She's already awake. Our grandson was playing in the living room. She went to go check on him. He was underneath the coffee table. He was having himself a good time in the living room before we woke up. Normally when he wakes up, he's a little 4-year-old, so sometimes he'll cry because he's waking up in a different bed, but he woke up, he was out playing in the living room. He's having himself a good old time. We might find out next week what our new grandchild is going to be. We got a new grandchild coming our way via my daughter and son-in-law. They do that. Yeah, they do. I went to the river the other day and caught a 2-pound smallmouth bass on one of my lures. Oh, good. Yeah, there's nothing like catching a fish on your own lure. But there's nothing like catching a fish on a Ruben Flores jig. There's just like sweet ecstasy, guys. I'm just letting you guys know. Something they should not, yeah. These again are 1/8 ounce. We do have over 70 colors of lures. We do have some limited edition colors that are out there right now. Right now we got other people. We're out of I think the 16th ounce Mingo Minnow, and they're wanting me to make more, but I told everybody those are limited editions. So we're only making so many of those. I am probably going to make some 16th and 8th ounce limited edition Speedy Gonzales jigs. I'm having a lot of people ask me about that. That color came out really sweet looking. We are going to be putting out a new color this week sometime. In the 1/4 ounce. That's what that looks like right there. How's your... Oh, he's doing okay. They're going to keep him a couple more days. They said he might be out tomorrow. I'll find out a little more this evening. Yeah, my uncle just had a double bypass probably about a month ago, I think. And he had to go in last week to the hospital. And anyway, they got his blood pressure and everything running good. It's just some other things they wanted to keep him in the hospital to observe him, make sure he's okay before they let him out. So as of Saturday and yesterday, they'd said that he's probably going to come out either today or tomorrow. So I'll find out a little bit more this evening. I do appreciate you asking. Again, these are the 1/8 ounce with pill head, no bait keeper. Appreciate the new follows in here, guys. That's what it looks like when it comes out of the mold. Wishing him a speedy recovery. December will be 4 years since I had my triple bypass. Oh, yeah? Well, good. I hope you're doing fine. Let me go grab me a drink over here, guys. Hey, welcome in, welcome in. Appreciate everybody in here. Thank you guys for coming in. Make sure you tap the likes a few times. We're at 4.1 thousand, and then we're on 30 on our YouTube. We are on 2 different platforms going on. Make sure to pick me up on Facebook, TikTok, and YouTube. Okay, we're going to pull the plug on this one here for charging. We're going to charge up our other phone. Here we go. These again are 1/8 ounce. These will end up turning into something like this. These are 1/16 I'm holding up, but these, the ones I'm pouring are the 1/8 ounce. Okay, these here are ready to paint. They're ready to paint up. Okay, we're going to do a few more of these 1/8 ounce without a bait keeper, and then we're going to do some with the bait keeper. Hey there, Renee, how are you doing? How's the weather up there where you're at? Thank you for opening the door and inviting us in. Oh, well, thank you. I do appreciate you guys. I mean, I do give you my time, and you guys get to watch me work. I'm not doing anything special, and you know, I do answer some questions on what I do here. Allowing me to be part of your life too. You guys do make my day get a little brighter. I can't remember what it was like before the pre live stream days. I do get a lot more done, like, and I don't know how much I can express is that I do tie faster when I'm not doing a live stream, and I do get more stuff done, but it does make the day go by a lot faster and swifter when I'm doing a live stream. You guys know when I'm super swamped, I don't do as many live streams. That's because I got a lot of stuff to do. But it is summertime, so I do tend to do live streaming, about 6 hours a day. And I know we've had some people on TikTok go, I wish you'd do more over here. And then I get people on YouTube that are the same way. So, I am trying to do more live streams while I can do both channels at the same time. Okay, that's going to be it with the bait keeperless heads here. Flip this mold around and do the other side. Hey there, Clint. Let's see. I do appreciate you guys in here, man. We got a bunch of people in here. I appreciate all you guys in here. There ain't nothing like coming home to you. Okay. And we got some done. That'll last me the rest of the week. We're not going to pour any more this week, I don't think. Okay, we need jig heads, 1/8 ounce. Jig heads, no bait keeper, or with a bait keeper. We got a few in here. We're going to try to top this dude off here. Okay, let's get some more hooks in here. Let's just go ahead and do the whole thing. We'll just pick them out. So we're going to go back to the baby powder. Hey, thanks for coming in. Appreciate you guys. Hey there, Chimney Rock. How you doing there? Yep, hey there, Clint. To myself, to myself. There we go. That one has a bait keeper. I'm going to grab me another drink here. Let's see. Hey, Ruben, I know you said in the past, but I forget your reply. How would order some? Oh, you just have to leave a message. Leave me a message. Yeah, our website does not work. It doesn't work for Canada. Yeah, we could ship to Canada. Yeah, just drop me a message and we can correspond and we can try to get you something going. I'll catch you later, Panfish. Thank you for coming in. Thanks for the help, too. I probably don't express that enough, but you do help me out a bunch. Now, you can also go to shields.com. Their website will work for Canada. Mine doesn't. We're not as big as Shields, you know. But you can get our stuff from Shields, too. I think Shields ships to Canada. I don't. I know our site doesn't work for that, but you can go to shields.com and get our lures from there. I don't know if Tackle Bandit's website works for Canada too. It might. I never thought about that till just right now. I got to talk to one of the managers tomorrow at Fields, and I'm going to try to make sure I ask him that question. I appreciate you guys in here. Thank you guys for coming in. These are 1/8 ounce I'm doing right now. These are with a bait keeper, and they'll get painted up. They'll get eyes on them. These do come 5 to a pack. Appreciate you guys coming in. Oh, we're back up to 200 on our TikTok. Well, I'm going to remelt that one. I don't like that one there. Now, I'll show you what I'm talking about. That one has a big bait keeper. That one, the bait keeper didn't come out all the way. I could manipulate that bait keeper and make it a little bit longer, but I want it to look good. Back in the pot. Let's go ahead and remelt this one here. Okay, that's what it looks like when it comes out of the mold. Again, I do appreciate you guys coming in. Thank you guys so much. What time is it now? We're 4:28, so we're still good on time. I gotta go get a haircut today. Go. Got twins. Uh-oh. Let's get some more powdered sugar down here. Thanks for sending coin to Ruben. Oh, well, thank you for the gold coin. I appreciate that. Yep, thank you, thank you. Thank you for the gold coin. And up here, I want to thank, let's see, we got 196 in this channel. I want to thank Dolly Reslin, number 1. You guys make sure to pick her up. Number 2, we got Renee. We got number 3, Richard. Thank you guys so much for the gifts. Appreciate all the gifts coming in. You guys make sure to pick up the top 3 in the channel. Let's go ahead and use the nippers on these. Again, that's what that is right there. These again are 1/8 ounce with a bait keeper. These are for plastic baits. They're not for hand ties. They do come in 5 to a pack. We have 7 colors of these in stock. Again, these are for plastic baits. We don't make plastics, we just make the hardware for the plastics. That's what that looks like. They will get powder coated. They'll get some eyes glued on. And then we'll bag them up. These are number 1 hooks we're putting in here. These are mustad sickles. Some of these will get painted up tomorrow. Some will get painted up on Wednesday. Welcome in, welcome in. Oh, that looks good. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys coming in. Never get far. I need to change the music lineup. when I let you go. Hey there, Richard. Guys, again, thanks for the gifts. Appreciate all the gifts today, guys. What's the powder do? The powder gets the lead flowing through the mold a lot swifter and smoother. I kid about it. Sometimes I'll call it baby powder because I don't want my molds to get all rashy. Sometimes I'll call it powdered sugar because my jigs are pretty sweet. It's not really a release, but it helps the lead flow down the mold a lot faster. And it makes it to where the bait keeper will pour on it. Yeah, if you got a mold that has like a minnow head mold, those are a little bit tougher to pour. It'll make them pour a lot easier and faster. Hey there, Auntie, how you doing there, Auntie? Doesn't hear the music. What are you saying there, Clint? Who doesn't hear the music? Let's see. Yep, appreciate you guys in here. Okay, let's get the nippers out again. I thought you had the music going. My mistake. Yeah, I do have the music going. We're getting old. We're getting old there, Clint. Yeah, if you can't hear the music, I'm going to probably keep this video on YouTube where you guys can watch it later if you want. I never realized how many people come back and watch my live streams. But if you have music playing on YouTube, they don't like it because of the copyright stuff. I know, I gotta go get a haircut today, so I may get the Crappie Man crew cut there. Good. I got my dental appointment this week. I got my Botox appointment coming up. Got my liposuction appointment coming up. I got to look good for the class reunion coming up, guys. I got to look good for the class reunion. The voices in my head keep speaking loudly. Yep. Yeah, we are getting older. Yep. I can't believe I'm going to be 60 in January. I'll be 60 years old. I never thought I would make 30. That's a 1/8 ounce with a big keeper. Okay, let's put these up. Well, we may do some pouring on. We may pour some heads, maybe even tomorrow. Who knows? I still have some 16th ounce round heads. I still got to do some pill heads with a underspin on there. Okay, where is that mold at? Okay, where's my spoon? So we do have some things on sale right now. We do have our braided line. It is an 8-strand high-vis yellow braid. For all of our line, we have it in a 10, 20, 60, and 80 pound. We have that stuff on sale right now for $13.99. I think it's a pretty good deal. That is our braided fishing line. We have our 50-pound mono on sale for $10.99 a spool. We do have our habanero with the round head for $4.79 for a 3-pack. So again, if you do get your order in before Friday, it will ship out this week. If you do order on Friday, there's a slight chance it'll ship out on Saturday. If you do order on Saturday, it's going to be a whole week till your order gets shipped out. So we are going to be going on vacation next week. Our website is rubenfloresjigs.com. You can get our lures from Shields. That's shields.com. Also Shields in Tulsa, Shields in Springfield, Illinois. And when they open up the one in Oklahoma City, we're also going to be in that store too. You can also go to tacklebandit.com to get our fishing poles, our fishing line, and our jigs. That's at tacklebandit.com. They're also in Collinsville, Oklahoma. You also can get our fishing line, our rods, and our jigs at National Bait and Tackle. That is Nabatac Outdoors here in Claremore, Oklahoma. You can also get some of our fishing line and our jigs at the Rusty Hook down in Eufaula, Oklahoma. You can get some of our jigs also at Country Farm and Family in Shoto. Also CJ's Bait Store up in Oklahoma City. You can also get our lures at the Tackle Box in Victoria, Texas. You can get our rods and our fishing line at Smoker's Choice up in Kansas, Wellington, Kansas. You can also get our jigs at Roland Martin Marine in Florida. All of these are going to be in Florida now. Roland Martin Marine in Florida, Lakeport Quick Stop, Lakeland Fishing Outfitters, Lake Wales, Fast Break, Bridgemaster, also Bridgemaster, Lake Wales, Fast Break. I'm missing a store. Okay, Roland Martin Marine, Lakeport Quick Stop, Lake Wales, Lakeland Fishing Outfitters, Garrard's, that's what it is, Garrard's, Bridgemaster, and Fast Break. That's 7 tackle stores in Florida. Hopefully we're going to pick up a couple more tackle stores out there in Florida. Right now I'm filling these up because that's going to be it for me, guys. Make sure to give me a follow. Make sure to subscribe to our channel. If you're wanting more of these tutorial videos, go to our YouTube channel. We are monetized on YouTube, and so that's why I put a lot more of the tutorial stuff. And you'll also see some of the molds that I use. So also some of the glues and things that I use over on our YouTube side, because why give it away for free? So, well, I can get paid for it. A lot of times I don't answer some of the questions on our live streams because we don't really get anything out of it other than a good feeling. So go over to our YouTube channel, subscribe to us, and we got a lot of videos out there. And you'll see some of the stuff that I use. And we're starting to put more tutorials on our YouTube. Okay, time to flip the switch. The reason I empty out the pot, this is a Lee's Precision Cast pot that I'm using right there, is because you don't want your pot to be full when it comes to reheating your pot. The Lee's Precision Cast pot has 2 elements in it. It's 2, count them, 1, 2. And when you have a full pot, when I say full pot, I mean something, I used to leave my pot full, and I had a warranty. I had warranties with my pots, so a lot of times if they would break down, I would send them back. And I got to talk to them over the phone, and they said, if you leave your pot full, what happens, your heating elements will burn out faster. If you drain out your pot all the way, and you still have it plugged in or you still have it on, it'll ruin your heating element. So I always try to, this is a 20-pound pot here. I try to keep it about 25%, maybe 30% full at times. So that's why I do what I do. I'm going to take you guys over here now. Yeah, let me bring the other audience over here. I'm in my shop here. So if you're working with lead, it's always good to have these, and let me get this flipped around here where you guys can read it on our TikTok. I can't flip it around on our YouTube. But these are lead removing wipes. I do have lead removing soap too. So if you do work with lead, it's always good to have these around, and they're very, very handy. They are for lead, nickel, cadmium, silver, chromium, arsenic, mercury, and zinc. But they are called lead remover wipes. They're very handy to have in the shop. They don't cost a whole lot. And, again, if I'm using these wipes, it's not like I'm going to pick up a sandwich and start eating it. I do have soap in the house that I have that's for lead. It is a red color, and I get the stuff with the red. I did research on all this stuff here. I am certified to work in and around lead. I'm probably one of the few guys that gets on YouTube and TikTok that actually is certified to work with lead. A lot of the guys that come on here, some of them, a lot of them are very, they're set with what they do. They're doing it right. They're doing everything right. They have a lot of ventilation. Let me see if I can get this over here. They have a lot of ventilation in their work area. We do have a ventilation system with our fans that sucks out the air, and I do have to clean the filters every so often. Um, and so a lot of times in the mornings, I'll have the windows open, I'll have the fans blowing out. So all of that stuff really matters when it comes to safety. I've seen people on TikTok and YouTube, they're pouring lead on their kitchen table, of all places. They got the wife on somebody's live stream a couple years ago. Their wife was in the back cooking dinner. You could see her, the doorway or the between the kitchen and the dining room. I couldn't believe they're pouring lead on their dining room table. You had the kids running around the house. You had their dog running around the house, and they're pouring lead. And so, and I'm like, that's just not right. So even when I used to pour lead out of the house, I had a window blowing out. It was blowing all the fumes outside the window. But now we have a really nice job. Hey there, Chris. There's Mr. Chris Tatum there in the house. Yep. I've known Chris since he was a teenager, and he used to work at our restaurant a long time ago. I probably wasn't the nicest boss, but I got to see him grow up, him and his family and stuff. They're good people. But anyway, these are the lead wipes here. I do have lead soap. You can find it eBay, Amazon, places like that. And the lead soap is very handy. It takes off all the lead. So if I'm working in the shop in the morning, I'll use a couple of these wipes. I'll go in the house, wash my hands with the lead soap, and and I wash my hands, and then I can touch food and stuff like that. So some people are a little more careful. They'll pour with gloves, and that's them. I do get blood tested every couple of months for lead contamination in my bloodstream. I've never tested to the point where it's bad. Everybody has a little bit of lead in their blood system, especially here in Oklahoma. You have all these lead pipes and stuff. So anyway, be safe if you pour lead. Be safe. Don't do it in your house. Make sure you have open windows if you're doing it in your house with the fan blowing it out. If you're doing it in your garage, make sure your garage door is open. I know that's kind of hard to do when it's icy and cold outside. But take every precaution, because I do know a few people that have got lead poisoning, and it's not a fun thing to go through. So take care of yourselves. You guys be good. Thank you guys again for watching. Make sure to pick me up on Facebook, on YouTube, and on TikTok. And it's been good doing this for both of you guys. I hope to do some more live streams with on lead pouring with both YouTube and TikTok. So we'll catch you guys later. You guys be good. Goodbye. God bless.